Hello, my name is Catherine Yetz, and I'm the AGS tutor at Wisconsin Lutheran College. Today we will be talking about annotated bibliographies. Some of your courses at Wisconsin Lutheran College will require you to write an annotated bibliography. An annotated bibliography is a working list of references, such as books, journal articles, online documents, and websites that you will use for an essay, research paper, or project. Each reference citation is followed by a short, summative, and evaluative paragraph, which is called an annotation. Thus, the annotated bibliography has two parts, the citation and the annotation. First things first, you must collect sources. A great place to start is the WLC Library webpage. You can search on TopCat for books, or you can choose from many different databases like EBSCOhost, ProQuest, and JSTOR to find scholarly articles. If you have any issues finding an article, be sure to ask the librarian for assistance. There is no limit to how many sources can be in an annotated bibliography. Be sure to find the required number of sources your professor asks for. Bibliography pretty much means references. The first part of your annotated bibliography is to have citations for your books, journal articles, websites, and other resources. Quick citation review. The APA citation begins with the author's last name, followed by the first and middle initials. Afterwards comes the publishing year in parentheses. This part is always consistent. What follows depends on the type of source. Here we have a citation for a journal article. To know what follows, refer to the APA manual or the Purdue OWL webpage. Citation machines can be helpful to create citations, but what comes out is not always accurate. It is actually much easier and faster to learn the citation rules and apply them for yourself. Another way to easily get citations for your journal articles is through the database. Many databases will cite the sources for you. Simply click on Cite. The citation for APA format will then be made available. Simply copy and paste the citation in your document. Generally, the database's citation is always accurate. As with reference pages, the citation in your annotated bibliography should be listed in alphabetical order, so what you reference in your paper is easy to find. Also, the lines after the first should have a hanging indent. Within the annotations, there should be a summary of the source. This should be a brief summary. Paraphrase as much as possible, but it is also okay to quote when necessary. Then the source should be assessed. How does it compare to other sources in your annotated bibliography? Is the information reliable? Is the source biased or objective? What is the main message the source is trying to get across? There should also be a reflection where the source is considered in relation to your research. How does this source fit in the larger argument of the paper? How will this source be used? Does it bring new light to the topic? These questions should all be considered when creating your annotations. The size of your annotation may vary. Follow your instructor's guidelines. In most cases, the annotation will be no more than 3 paragraphs. Many professors actually only ask for 1 paragraph. Either way, try to make sure all 3 points are addressed. Summarize, assess, reflect. In this example, we see all 3. The first 2 sentences are summary of the text. The next 2 assess what the author was trying to say, as well as the intended audience. And the final reflects on how the source was helpful. All citations and annotations should be on the same page, one after the next. You do not need page breaks between citations. Please keep in mind that all your text, including the write-up beneath the citation, must be indented so that the author's last name is the only text that is completely flushed to the left. This keeps your citations organized and easy to find. Again, notice the 2 parts of the annotated bibliography. You have a citation, then the annotation, which summarizes, assesses, and reflects on the source. I hope this video was helpful to you. Have a lovely day, and as always, remember to cite your sources.